Welcome to ArmBreakdown, the place for latest and greatest updates in the sport. Alright, so yesterday Riekard Bornman and his brother Duvan both surprised us by competing at a local arm wrestling tournament called Zambesi Golden, where they both actually had a match with Riekard fighting Koos Fourie, who is very experienced and actually at the moment holds the #1 spot on the left arm in South Africa, and then also Riekard's brother Duvan, who is fighting Niekie Fourie, the brother of Koos, who is a 365-pound monster, second best on the right arm in South Africa, and definitely no joke. So since we just got the result this morning, let's take a look at them and see how they did. Now let's start with Riekard, who right from the start contained Koos' hit very well, keeping his pronation and cup intact, with him after getting the confidence he needed started pressing down on Koos' hand, completely ignoring the referees who for some reason tried to get involved. But even with all that, Riekard eventually got the pin and started this match with 1-0. So in the next round we saw something similar from both guys. However, this time the start for Riekard seems to be a little bit easier than in the first round, and here despite Koos completely losing his hand, he still tried to press through. However, Riekard's pronation was just too strong, with him eventually even transitioning into a press, once again successfully pinning Koos and making the score 2-0. Then we come to the third round where Koos actually performed a little bit better. However, after Riekard once again cracked his wrist, it was really nothing he can do, as Riekard, like in the second round, once again transitioned into a press and got the third pin. So that means that Riekard wins this match with 3-0 and also takes the #1 spot on the left arm in South Africa. Now I also wanted to mention something cool that actually happened after the match ended, where Riekard, after thanking everybody, decided to show his confidence and also replicate his hero Devon by pointing to his arms and saying #1 on the right arm and #1 on the left, which if you don't know is exactly what Devon did after he won against Corey West. So I just thought that was a pretty cool moment from Riekard, who by the way completely dominated this match. Now like I said in the start, his brother Duvan, who by the way is only 17 years old, also had a super match where he faced Niekie Fourie, who, let's be honest, looks like a monster. Now his match with Niekie was definitely harder than his brother's, since Duvan definitely had more close calls during the match, but despite that he really showed his resilience and will to win, whilst also showing us that he has a pretty good top roll just like his brother. And as the match went on, he gained more and more confidence, in the end just like his brother, winning with 3-0, successfully beating Niekie and definitely making a statement. But anyways, once again, huge congrats to both of them on their win and awesome performance last night. So do let me know your thoughts about their performance in the comment section down below. Were you also surprised by Riekard's dominant performance on the left arm, and also what potential in the sport do you think his brother has? Leave your thoughts down below. Oh, and also if you want to watch the full matches for yourselves, I will leave a link to Riekard Bornman's YouTube channel in the description down below.